So I saw a stat. The Eagles' offense, Philadelphia, about ready to go off a cliff after Sunday. Their offense in the first quarter under Shane Steichen. That's the great coordinator who left to coach the Colts. This is when Jalen Hurts was like an MVP-level player. So under Steichen, they were top 5 in virtually everything. Points, yards per play, third down percentage. The Eagles' offense, this is in the first quarter. The Eagles' offense in the first quarter this season, they're dead last or last in almost everything. They're a disaster without Shane Steichen. So increasingly, we're getting into a situation with Philadelphia where we have a coach who got a job where people had major questions if he was ready. Shane Steichen comes in, calls the plays, runs the offense. We're like, oh, this Sirianni guy's a little quirky and immature, but it works. The coordinator leaves, and now we look like we got a head coach that's completely over his skis. Here's the weird thing. So you can blame Nick Sirianni. Go ahead, I get it. But remember, this organization does not give power to coaches. That probably cancels Belichick. They would not have hired Jim Harbaugh. They're not going to hire Sean Payton. Howie Roseman runs it. Very respected GM, hyper-aggressive, makes more deals than anyone, wins a lot of deals. And so think about their coaches. Doug Peterson came in. Peterson, when he got fired, came out publicly and said after every game, even wins, they were questioning play calling. Peterson gets bounced. Peterson came in with no power. First head coaching job, no power. Wins a Super Bowl, out-duels Belichick, and he gets tired of being asked after wins and losses about situational football by an executive, and they bounce him. Chip Kelly, college guy, first big NFL break, goes 10-6, 10-6 first 2 years with sort of like B-level quarterbacks or, journeyman quarterbacks, and then they get rid of Howie Roseman, and Howie comes back, and they get rid of Chip. And so then they hire Nick Sirianni, who's got no power. Everybody in the league was like, we're not sure he's a great coordinator. He's more of a position coach. He gets the job. So my question is this. Are they willing to hire a powerful coach? Because that's what it looks like you need to solve this mess. I mean, Nick Sirianni, shocked he got the job. Chip Kelly, first NFL job. Doug Peterson, first NFL job. This looks like a mess that a Harbaugh could solve. I mean, seriously. They're not hiring Harbaugh. So you can blame the coach, but this organization has a history. The GM runs the show. And by the way, Brett Veach is also arguably the best general manager in the NFL in Kansas City. But Andy runs the football team. Patrick Mahomes runs the offense. There is a sense that it is silo management. Everybody owns their space. Howie's got a lot of power. He's very smart. He's very aggressive. He's got the ear of the owner, Jeffrey Lurie, and that's great. I love Philadelphia. They make changes. They're proactive. They're not impulsive. Indianapolis can be impulsive because of Irsay. I never, ever look at Philly as impulsive, but they're proactive, and this is a mess. What you have on your hands now, was Sirianni hired because Howie Roseman got displaced by Chip Kelly? Chip Kelly, he was the talk of the league, 10-6, college guy, new 13-second offense, and stuff started leaking, and Chip's getting crushed, but Chip's winning with B quarterbacks, and pretty soon Chip is gone, and Howie's got no interest, giving up the power again. So that's my takeaway. This is not a fix. I mean, you did Nick Sirianni. It's time to go get an adult coach who's won, who's proven, who's a veteran. But and for the record, I could see Philadelphia moving off Sirianni in 2 weeks. Seriously, that's what they do. They've moved off Super Bowl winning coaches. Chip Kelly had a winning record. Absolutely, they'd move off this.